The newly released film Boy Kills World gets a 4K and Blu-ray pre-order. Images of the new Purple Rain 4K Steelbook surface from Warner Brothers. Arrow Video announces their new July slate, including The Man from U.N.C.L.E. on 4K. Imprint announces their new July slate as well, including a smorgasbord of Harvey Keitel films. The Oscar-nominated American Fiction gets a Blu-ray announcement and release date. And you stay classy, you physical media collectors, as Anchorman is announced for 4K from Paramount. All this and more in the next Physical Media Report. I am Mid-Level Media. Stay tuned. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel, your hub for everything physical media and entertainment. I am Ken. Today, guys, we are here for the Physical Media Report, episode 209. That is right, guys, your weekly dose of physical media goodness, where we talk about everything new and exciting in the world of 4K and Blu-ray. And look, guys, last week was huge. We had a lot of stuff to talk about. I'm not saying we don't have some stuff to talk about this week, but it's a little bit of a light week. So I'm going to take it a little easy today. We're going to go over some announcements. We got a lot of incredible deals to go over as well. And then we're going to get into what is new this week, which there is a ton of stuff that is releasing this week as far as new 4K and Blu-ray releases. So super excited to talk about all that stuff. But before we get into it, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We talk about physical media on this channel. In case you haven't figured it out yet, Blu-rays, 4Ks, owning the movies that you love, all that stuff there behind me every single day. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and then comment down below, guys, if everything that we discuss here today, what are you the most excited about? What are you the most amped up for? And what gets your juices flowing the most? Let me know in that comment section below. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump into it. I don't have any rumors to talk about today, only hard, concrete evidence of actual physical media releases coming out. But let's go ahead and talk about it, guys. Anchorman is coming to 4K. This is coming out from Paramount on July the 2nd. As of right now, I do not believe this has an official announcement from Paramount, but the pre-orders went up last Tuesday. I actually made a video talking about comedies and why we need them to come to 4K, and I referenced the Anchorman 4K. So I talked about it very briefly on that video that I did. But yeah, Anchorman on 4K, guys. I can't say that I'm like super excited to see Anchorman on 4K, but I am glad that it is getting a 4K because I do want more of these comedies upgraded to the best possible picture quality. And Anchorman is definitely one of the best from the mid-2000s Apatow era of comedy. And I actually think that this movie could look pretty damn good in 4K. I'm thinking of just the office setting, the Anchor newsroom setting. I think a lot of that stuff will look great. I mean, it is a period piece film that takes place in the 70s, so you have the elaborate costumes and stuff to reflect that. And I think that stuff could be greatly enhanced in 4K. Of course, you have the Pleasure Town sequence. That could be amazing looking in 4K with HDR and Dolby Vision. And, all kinds of the big fight that happens at the end. There's a big battle, guys, in Anchorman that happens at the end. I think that could look great in 4K as well. So I think this opens the door to more of these like mid-2000s movies being upgraded to 4K. Of course, I really want them to go hard on the 90s comedies. I want more Eddie Murphy films upgraded to 4K from the 90s, like The Nutty Professor. I want more Adam Sandler movies like Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore. I want more Jim Carrey comedies upgraded to 4K, guys. Come on. Where's Ace Ventura? Where's The Cable Guy? Where's The Mask? Where's Dumb and Dumber? Where's all these movies that we love from our childhood if you were born in a certain age range, like me? We want those upgraded to 4K. We want more 80s comedies as well. Caddyshack. Where the hell is Caddyshack? So that was the point of the video that I did last week, just talking about a bunch of comedies that I want to see upgraded to 4K. And why not? Why can't we have more comedies on 4K? I think it's time we get rid of this dismissive attitude towards comedies coming to 4K and just embrace it. Embrace the positivity, the laughter, the fun. The world is so dark right now. We need the lights. We need the comedies, and I want to see these comedies upgraded to 4K. We can get blood and guts all day in 4K, but we can't get funny comedians being funny on screen doing ridiculous stuff in 4K. Come on, guys. Are you with me? We need more comedies on 4K. So I am happy that Anchorman is hitting 4K for those reasons. I can't say I'm in particular really looking forward to watching the movie in 4K, but I will definitely get it for sure when it comes out on July the 2nd. We also got some Purple Rain 4K Steelbook images. There are pre-orders up on Amazon France right now. This is coming out from Warner Brothers, and we do not have an official artwork reveal in the States, although I did see some other Steelbook artworks kind of floating around, but I got this image off of Blu-ray.com. And to be honest, like, I wish this was going to be our Steelbook in the States as well, because it's Prince on the motorcycle. It's just so classic. It's so 80s. It's so Prince. And I want that image on the Steelbook versus the other image that was kind of floating around, which was just the crowd with the purple lights and stuff, which looks cool as well. I just think Prince on the motorcycle, that is Purple Rain. That is what we need on that Purple Rain 4K Steelbook. So I expect that this is going to be announced. I would say within the next month, we will get an official announcement from Warner Brothers of getting Purple Rain on 4K officially. And I'm sure we'll get a slipcover and we'll get a Steelbook as well, because this is not Sony, and Warner Brothers don't play that game. They will put out the slipcover and the Steelbook. But yeah, Purple Rain, guys. I'm excited to see this movie on 4K. Hopefully it gets announced very soon. And we also got American Fiction. This is coming out on Blu-ray from Warner Brothers on June the 18th. So I believe this was an MGM movie, and some people were kind of afraid this wasn't going to come to physical media. So I'm glad this is getting a physical media release. I don't know if this was an Amazon film or not. I don't believe it was on Amazon Prime. It may be now. But yeah, this was definitely an MGM movie, and I know Warner Brothers does distribution for a lot of the MGM films that are also owned by Amazon as well. So yeah, American Fiction. I didn't get a chance to see this one. I know it's got Jeffrey Wright, and he's been great in a ton of stuff that I've seen. Westworld, he was on, and really good on that show. So I'm looking forward to watching this movie. I'm not exactly sure what kind of a movie it is, if it's a comedy, more of a drama. I feel like I've heard that it's both. So yeah, I'm looking forward to watching this one and hopefully getting it on Blu-ray. That one comes out on June the 18th. And now let's go ahead and get into the Arrow Video July announcements. So they announced these last Friday, and I'm going to try my best, guys. Look, I've been defending Arrow Video for the past 6 months, and I've been telling everybody, look, the good releases are coming, you know, ever since the Conan 4Ks, which were the best of the year. If you checked out my top 10 4Ks of the year, those were number one. I'll go ahead and spoil it. That's the best thing of the year so far, and I really don't see anybody dethroning the Conan 4Ks. But ever since then, you know, Arrow Video's been in a little bit of a lull. They've done some good stuff. They've definitely done some good stuff. And I'm excited for Narc getting ready to come out, Crimson Peak on 4K. It's not like they're not doing good stuff, but they're just not doing that eye-catching, like, oh my God, announcement that they were doing month after month after month last year. And I'm not expecting that again. But we need to start getting something big here very soon, or Arrow Video is going to have a very lackluster 2024. And again, I'm not saying that this stuff is not good, that it's not quality. I'm sure some people are excited for this stuff. In particular, one UK release, I'm pretty sure that a lot of people in the UK are going to be excited about. But let's go ahead and jump into it, guys. The Man from U.N.C.L.E. This is a Guy Ritchie film. This is coming out on 4K on July the 30th. It's going to have Dolby Vision with HDR. It's going to have one new audio commentary and 4 new features and interviews, as well as archival stuff. So I actually had to look this up, because when they announced this, I was like, doesn't The Man from U.N.C.L.E. already have a 4K? And I actually don't have it in the collection. And I looked it up, and it only does have a Blu-ray. And I believe it has a DVD as well, because this came out back in 2015. So this was like right before 4K. So I guess they never upgraded this one. So cool that this one is getting an upgrade to 4K for the first time from Arrow Video. And it's good to have a Guy Ritchie film in the Arrow Video collection, because somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the first one that I can think of, the first Guy Ritchie film that I can think of coming out from Arrow Video. So I've heard some really good things about this film. I know Henry Cavill's in it, and I've heard some good things about it. So I am excited to check it out from Arrow Video in 4K, but I can't say that if this is your headliner for the month, I can't say it's the most exciting announcement. I do want to watch it, but I can't say that I'm really looking forward to The Man from U.N.C.L.E. And when I think back to last July from Arrow Video, it wasn't a lackluster month, but it felt a little down as well. There were some exciting things for me in particular. The Blood Money box set was great, one of my favorite releases of the year. You had Fighting Back, and then you also had Hugo on 4K, Martin Scorsese film. So this kind of feels in line with that release month last year. Well, and also we had the Bruce Lee box set, so that's another big one. I just didn't get that one. So that was a big one that came out last July. See what I'm talking about, guys? It felt like from June all the way to the end of the year last year, all the way till this past January, Arrow Video was just knocking it out of the park. And again, I didn't expect them to do that again this year, but I just expected a little bit more by now from Arrow Video. We got American Gigolo last month and Mute Witness. I'm excited for those. I don't know. It feels like we're missing something from Arrow. And I love Arrow and they do great work. I hope that they come out the rest of the year swinging, or this is going to feel like another 2022 from Arrow Video, which if you guys don't remember, they were pretty hot and heavy for about 2 months in the beginning of the year, 2 or 3 months, and then they just did nothing almost for the entire remainder of 2022. So I'm hoping that this doesn't end up like a 2022 Arrow Video, and then maybe next year, 2025, they'll come out of the gate swinging again. I don't know, but I hate to see it. I want to see Arrow Video do some more big stuff to just really, really excite people, because I feel like we need that right now, because we're not getting a lot of that stuff from all of the other labels and studios. And I know things are going to pick up probably, but I don't know, these July announcements just kind of disappointed me a little bit. Am I the only one? Let me know in the comment section below. The Man from U.N.C.L.E., though, I am excited to see it. Cool that it's getting new interviews and all that kind of stuff. We also got The Last Starfighter coming out on 4K. And I know you're saying to yourself, Ken, we already got The Last Starfighter in 4K last year, and you would be correct. But the UK did not get The Last Starfighter in 4K, so this is a UK release. This is coming out on July the 15th. It's going to have Dolby Vision HDR. And what I can say as somebody that reviewed The Last Starfighter on 4K last May, it's a beautiful 4K and absolutely worthy of the upgrade for sure. Now, that Blu-ray that I do have in the player back there was a great Blu-ray with a 4K scan, but that 4K definitely enhanced upon that a lot. So it is a great 4K, and I'm glad that the UK is getting the opportunity to check that one out. And we also got a Redline 7000, which is a movie that I haven't really heard of before. This is coming out on July the 30th. We got 3 new interviews and features. This is a Howard Hawks film, so very cool, classic film director. We also have Loop Track coming out on Blu-ray. This is a newer film, a 2023 film. This comes out on July the 8th, and this is also a UK release, so this is not being released in the States. And lastly, we have the Nico Mastorakis collection. I probably butchered that name, and this has 6 movies in it, and this is a B-movie maestro is what they're calling this director. So I don't know too much about these films, but this is a 6-movie set coming out on July the 30th, and we got new interviews across all of these movies. So I like to see 6-movie sets, but to be honest, this is not one that excites me because I don't know anything about this director. It's very possible this box set comes out and it's one of the best box sets of the year, and all these movies are super cool and they're awesome, and I'll be happy to watch them when they come out. But right now, I know very little about this director, this box set, so I can't say I'm super excited. And they don't even have the official artwork. It still says artwork TBC, so I don't know when we're going to get the official artwork for this box set, but it better be damn cool and better be something that gets me excited for sure. But yeah, look, guys, are you excited for any of these Arrow Video releases? I'm sure there's people excited for the Man from U.N.C.L.E., maybe Redline 7000. That seems like a cool movie coming out, directed by Howard Hawks. But I don't know, guys. It just feels like another down month for Arrow Video. They're doing good stuff, but it's just not the stuff that's really popping the crowd and getting the physical media audience enthused. And that's what I like to see. I hate it when Arrow Video does an announcement month, and everybody just, it's crickets, and everybody's like, this is disappointing, because that's all what the comments said. Everybody's disappointing when they announced this on X, when they announced it on Instagram. People just ain't having it, and I don't like to see that. I like to see people engaged in physical media and happy about the stuff that's coming. So, but let me know if you're excited for the July slate in the comment section below. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the Imprint July announcements. And we have a lot of Harvey Keitel love this month from Imprint. We have a Harvey Keitel Blu-ray box set that includes 6 films: Bad Lieutenant, The Young Americans, Dangerous Game, Imaginary Crimes, Clockers, and Holy Smoke. And all of these films are from the 1990s, so this is from Keitel's 90s run, and there's loads of new features here. So my only question is we got Dangerous Game, and that's coming out from Vinegar Syndrome very soon. I did pre-order that. Bad Lieutenant, that's coming out from Kino Lorber on 4K very soon. I do want to pre-order that as well. Are these going to have different features than those? Are these going to have new features? Because they're leading us to believe that these are going to be different features, new features, than what are going to be released on the Kino Lorber and Vinegar Syndrome releases. So I do think that that's interesting that we're going to be getting simultaneous releases of both of these films, which is happening a lot, guys, more and more lately. But since I already have Clockers, since I'm going to be getting Bad Lieutenant from Kino, Dangerous Game from Vinegar Syndrome, I don't feel the need to order this unless Imaginary Crimes, The Young Americans, and Holy Smoke are just that damn good that I need to get this box set and repeat buy 3 films for that. So I don't know, guys. I'm happy to see Harvey Keitel get some more love because he's a great actor, definitely deserves it. But 3 of these films I just don't need, so I'm not super excited to get this box set. We also have Smoke and Blue in the Face, which apparently Blue in the Face is a sequel to Smoke. This is another double pack of Harvey Keitel movies, so 2 Harvey Keitel movies, and they are also from his 90s run of films. I guess he made a lot of films in the 90s other than Reservoir Dogs and From Dusk Till Dawn, which is pretty much the only 2 movies that I knew him from watching in the 90s for sure. But I'm sure there were some other ones as well. But yeah, Harvey Keitel did a lot of work in the 90s apparently. But let me know if you're excited for that one. We also have Men of Respect. As well, we have 8mm, the Nicolas Cage, Joel Schumacher directed film. Now, I'm kind of interested in maybe getting this because I never got the Shout Factory release, and if this has new features, I may want to get this one instead of the Shout Factory one, but I'm not sure. I haven't compared features yet, but yeah, 8mm is a movie that I have not seen for a very long time, and I would be down to get that one eventually for sure. Just don't know if I'm going to get it from Imprint, get it from Shout. Maybe it's sold out from Shout or out of print. I don't know. And we also have The Juror as well. So yeah, definitely some cool announcements coming out of Imprint. They've definitely been on a roll this year, it feels like. It feels like some good stuff coming out of Imprint over in Australia for sure. We also got Boy Kills World. This is a new movie that just came out in the theaters this weekend. Already has a pre-order up from Lionsgate, the 4K and the Blu-ray, and the pre-order is basically saying on Amazon that this is going to be coming out on July the 9th. So no official studio announcement, but it looks like Boy Kills World, which is a new action-adventure film starring Bill Skarsgård, is going to be coming out on July the 9th. Are you excited for that? Let me know in the comment section below. Okay, guys, that's the announcements. Not a lot to discuss this week, but there was some interesting stuff to dive into for sure. But let's go ahead and jump into the deals, guys. There's a ton of great deals going on right now, just tons of great deals. And hopefully, because I do film this the night before, they're still going to be going on when I put this video up. But I do also update these in my community tab on YouTube, so definitely pay attention to that. I actually linked all these before I filmed this video, so definitely pay attention to my community tab if you want to get these deals because they are some really good deals. I know sometimes I'll talk about some deals and they're not that great. These are actually really freaking awesome, especially if you want to knock out whole franchises. So we have the Bond 25 movie Blu-ray collection, guys. 24 Bond films on Blu-ray. The entire collection is $51.19. That's about the cheapest that I've ever seen it. So that's like $2 per Bond film to get on Blu-ray. Now, what I will say is that I'm not saying a James Bond 4K set is coming, but usually when they lower the price down that low, it means that something's on the horizon. Something's up with James Bond, either a new box set or something. So I don't know. Something smells a little fishy with this lowering of the price because that's pretty much the lowest I've seen it at, unless it's been lower on like Black Friday or something. So maybe we'll get some Bond 4K. I know a lot of people want Bond on 4K. Maybe we'll get a Bond 4K announcement at some point. That's MGM and that's with Amazon, but maybe Warner Brothers would be the one putting that out in a nice box set. I don't know, guys. But the Bond 24 movie, a Blu-ray collection, all the way up until Spectre, so No Time to Die is not included in this set, but still a great deal, guys. Like I said, that's like $2.20 or $2.15 per Bond film on Blu-ray. Great deal. We also got the Lord of the Rings 4K set for $59.19. So this is like, I've seen this lower before, but I haven't seen this below like $70, $75 in quite some time. So still a good deal for all of these movies on 4K. Incredible films, directed by Peter Jackson, and I thought they looked really good on 4K, so I would recommend that set. We also have the John Wick 1 through 4 Blu-ray set for $20.47. That is 4 John Wick films on Blu-ray for $20, so that's $5 a piece for each John Wick film. We got the Jurassic World 6 movie 4K set for $47.99. That is 6 Jurassic Park movies on 4K for $47.99. That is a great deal. I think that's the lowest I've seen that set. We also got the Matrix 4 movie Blu-ray set for $11.99. I know that half of these movies are crap, but that's still $3 per Blu-ray of the Matrix. We had the Harry Potter 8 film Blu-ray set for $29.99. We have the Empire Strikes Back on 4K for $20.69. We have The Matrix on 4K for $15.99. We also got the Saw 10 film set, that big monstrosity that I unboxed on the channel a few weeks back. That is $55.43, so that's the cheapest I've seen that so far. We got Titanic on 4K for $25.99. We got Pacific Rim on 4K for $15.99. We got The Creator on 4K for $24.99. And we got The Thing on 4K for $13.99 as well. And guys, forget what I said about the Saw 10 film set. We got a Saw 8 film set for $9.07. You can get 8 Saw films for $9.07 right now currently on Amazon. That is $1.10 per or $1.12 per Saw film if you want to get that set and then buy Spiral and Saw 10 for a little bit cheaper. You can get all those movies for a little bit cheaper than you can that big elaborate Saw set, unless you want all the DVDs included as well. But I'm pretty sure the DVDs are in that 8 film set. I could be wrong, but I think that they are. But that's all the deals, guys. Some great deals going on this week. Definitely check those out. I will link all of those down below in the description. Use those links. I'll also be linking all the pre-order stuff I talked about as well. If you use those links, they're Amazon affiliate links. They support the channel. They support me. They support me being able to bring you all content like this every single week. So I would definitely appreciate it if you use those links. So let's go ahead and jump into what is new this week, because there is a lot of stuff to dig into here. We do have Andor, Obi-Wan, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and Moon Knight Steelbooks coming out from Disney on 4K for $44.96 and Blu-ray for $39.96 as well. So some really nice looking Steelbooks of these Disney Plus original TV series. I don't think that I'm going to get them. I haven't gotten any of these as of yet. I'm happy that they exist for the people that love these shows and want to own them on physical media, but I just don't feel a need to personally collect these yet. And I don't like, guys, I talked about this in a video a couple of weeks ago, I don't like being made to buy Steelbooks. Like if they release a slipcover option for a little bit cheaper, I may get that, but I just don't need these Steelbooks in the collection. Am I wrong in that? I don't know, but these are coming out this week, guys. Andor, Obi-Wan, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and Moon Knight Steelbooks all coming out this week from Disney, so definitely be looking out for that. We also got Mean Girls, the old Mean Girls from 2004. I have to say old versus new because there's 2 Mean Girls now. So we have Mean Girls 2004 coming out on 4K this week for the first time from Paramount for $21.96. We also have the Mean Girls remake musical from 2024 coming out from Paramount this week on 4K for $27.96 and Blu-ray for $24.96. We have the Ocean's Trilogy coming out on 4K, guys, from Warner Brothers for $55.99 to get all 3 of these on 4K in this nice little pack. Or you can get individual Steelbooks if you want to order these on Amazon for $40.94, which I don't recommend because they are currently on Groove for $29.99, a full $10 cheaper on Groove than they are on Amazon. So definitely use Groove to buy these Steelbooks and do not use Amazon unless they lower the price before release date. We also have the 10-star coming out on Blu-ray from Arrow Video for $26.98. We have Basket Case coming out on 4K, which I just reviewed on the channel a couple of days ago. Go check that out if you want to see if this is worth picking up. This is coming out from Arrow Video for $49.99. Also an Arrow exclusive artwork as well for $34.99. So it's a little bit cheaper on the Arrow Video website. I'm telling you guys, the Amazon pricing is very wonky right now. I don't know what's going on with it. They need to fix it. They need to figure out what the hell they're doing and not leave everything to full SRP to like the day it comes out. But anyway, it's cheaper on the Arrow Video website right now than it is on Amazon if you want to get it on the Arrow Video website. We also got Dogfight coming out on Blu-ray from Criterion for $27.99. We have The Getaway coming out. This is a Shout Factory site exclusive for $29.99. We also have Death and the Maiden, which is also a Shout Factory site exclusive for $29.99 coming out this week. We have Madam Web coming out from Sony. Oh my God, guys, Madam Web, the movie event film of the year. Madam Web coming out from Sony on 4K for $29.96. They finally lowered that price on Amazon. Blu-ray for $22.96 and a 4K Steelbook for $34.96. I don't think I'll ever watch this movie. I'll be honest. Maybe I'll pick this up someday if I see it like at a Goodwill for $3 because this feels like a movie that's destined to go to the used bookstore and be marked down to like $2 clearance. So I'll pick it up then, but I'm definitely not going to buy it for $30. But if you are, that's cool. Let me know in the comment section below. We also have The Shape of Night coming out from Radiance for $26.98. We have Misunderstood coming out from Radiance for $26.98. We have 3 new Kino Lorber releases. We got Starting Over for $18.59. We have Bluebeard for $18.59. And we have True Love coming out for $18.59 as well. We have 2 new Warner Archive releases, including The Rain People, which is a film directed by Francis Ford Coppola, coming out for $24.49. We also have The Devil's Doorway coming out for $21.99 as well. We have Ordinary Angels coming out from Lionsgate for $19.96. We have The Promised Land coming out from Magnolia Pictures for $21.98. We have Ninja Terminator Blu-ray set coming out from Neon Eagle for $34.99. We also have Lawmen Bass Reeves, which is a TV series coming out on Blu-ray from Paramount for $26.82. We also have Countdown to Esmeralda Bay coming out on Blu-ray from Full Moon Features for $21.99. We have The Boss Blu-ray coming out from Raro Video. We have Mad Props coming out on Blu-ray from Virgil Films and Entertainment for $20.98. We have Roadkill coming out on Blu-ray from Uncorked Entertainment for $19.99. And we also have Impulse coming out on Blu-ray from Gravitas Ventures for $22.49 as well. We also have 5 Vinegar Syndrome re-releases hitting Amazon for the first time. Vinegar Syndrome releases are usually exclusive on their website, then they'll come out on Amazon a couple of months later. We have Dr. Terror's House of Horrors on 4K for $25.99. All of these will generally not have the slipcovers. Those are usually only available on the Vinegar Syndrome website, so just keep that in mind. We also have the Spectres Maya Blu-ray for $25.99. We have Singapore Sling coming out on Blu-ray for $22.99. We have Red Rock West, which I highly recommend this release, for $25.98 on Blu-ray. We have Story of a Junkie on Blu-ray for $21.98 as well. And we also have 5 Severin Films releases coming out. The Church on 4K for $44.99. The Sect on 4K for $44.99. Hot Spur on Blu-ray for $21.98. The Scavengers on Blu-ray for $21.98. And Lola on Blu-ray for $21.98 as well. Again, these all came out months ago, but they're the first time being released on Amazon without the slipcover. So again, keep that in mind. But also, these will be a lot cheaper than they were when they first came out for Vinegar Syndrome and Severin. So with that, guys, we are done with this week's edition of the Physical Media Report. I hope you feel more informed in the world of physical media. Please, if you can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Comment down below, guys. What are you looking forward to? Let me know. Turn on those bell notifications for all future videos and follow me on all of my social media accounts. Those links are down below in the description, and we'll see you next time.